So my next guest calls herself an ambassador of culinary medicine. Her new book, The Nutritionist Kitchen, is divided into seasons and is a guide to healthy meals with healthy benefits that are also healing. Using the latest science-backed nutritional guidelines, the author and dietitian Carly Knowles shared a delicious broccoli salad.
So oftentimes when someone's working with a dietitian or talking about health and nutrition, it starts to feel really overwhelming, or it can. But I like to talk about in this book and just in general with my patients and friends and family, how healthy eating can be so simple. Like, you already have everything you need in your kitchen. Like, it's more about how to pull those ingredients together, maybe what to focus on. We definitely can get into, the important aspects of certain ingredients, but we have so much of what we need already in our own homes, in our pantries, in the fridge. So I love to get into details around that.
I love that. So how did you put this all in the book and then organize it by seasons?
Woof. First of all, it was a lot of work. Sometimes I don't even know how. No, I'm kidding. I am really drawn to the seasons. Being from the Northwest, it's really easy to flow in the season. Each season has such different produce available. We have access to some really incredible seasonal seafood. So I knew that I wanted to add that component into the cookbook. I think that there's a lot of benefits of eating seasonally. We're learning so much about nutrition. Certain produce has more benefits when eaten seasonally in season. But
Really?
also like broccoli, for example.
I love broccoli, but not everyone does. So what are some of the benefits that it has in the wintertime?
Broccoli is you can call it a superfood if you want. It really is like a superhero of the vegetable world. It's full of vitamin K, vitamin C, which is that great immunity boosting vitamin right now, right? We all need that. Folate and a ton of other minerals. It's also really good for detoxifying the body, which is great this time of year after we went through winter and had, some rich food over the holidays.
But how do you make it delicious? What are you making there?
So let me show you here. So we actually also use the stalk in this recipe, not just the florets. So this is the part we're used to eating. You will cut those up bite-sized, but don't be afraid of the stalk either. You want to be careful in chopping it, but literally it's just as tender and delicious as the florets itself. So find a way to get that into the salad. You can shred it on a box grater or put it in a food processor if you want. No food wasted. Even these leaves are delicious, tender enough to eat. So throw them in. I've pickled some cranberries. So I just poured apple cider vinegar on them, which has some minerals in it itself naturally. And then it just gives these like really yummy cranberry pops, vinegary pops. So I throw that in here. And then some sliced almonds, toasted.
Love that crunch.
Little onion, you can use more or less as you'd like. And then you asked about the dressing. The dressing normally is a mayonnaise base, when you have your typical broccoli salad. I replace it with yogurt. So we get those healthy probiotics in the salad as well. But I don't leave out the essential blue cheese ingredient. I think it's important that we eat food that tastes good, and it's not about deprivation. It's about adding things in. So we added the yogurt and we get the blue cheese. It's delicious.
That is amazing. And I see now why you chopped it up into little bits, so it's much easier to eat. If someone has like a hard time digesting broccoli, can they like blanch it a little bit or just like cook it ever so slightly?
Totally. That's the perfect recommendation. So you could exactly do that. You could steam it. You could blanch it in water. You could roast it. Roasted broccoli is like next level delicious. Yeah. I think it'd be a great addition. And then I like to chill the salad, but you could serve it room temperature. The yogurt wants to stay cold. So I might not serve it hot. I'd let those ingredients cool down before adding them in. But yeah, that'd be great. And much better for digestion too if you had a hard time with the raw broccoli.
Yeah. I feel like I would love everything in your book just based on this. What are some of the other recipes, though, that you're excited about sharing?
Oh my gosh, so many. I make an almond milk. is always kind of a magical moment for people.
Yeah.
They don't realize how easy it is to make. Add things to a blender, strain it, and you have almond milk. It's like almost that simple. I make carrot cake cupcakes or muffins with whole wheat flour, and I make the frosting out of tofu. That's kind of fun.
Okay, that is kind of mind-blowing. I mean, that alone makes me want to check out the cookbook.
Frosting out of tofu. Wow. Well, Carly is sharing her recipes for her broccoli salad and her almond milk. It's all on our website. Well, many of us are using humor to get through dry January, but for those starting a lifelong sober journey, help is critical. When we come back, a unique organization is helping women take that first step.